I've now been able to test out this team for the last couple weeks, and I gotta say, without any healers, these two can stand really well on their own. If you're the type of player who gets Eidolons, or if you've been considering whether you should get a light cone or an Eidolon, I think this guide is perfect for you. If you're trying to go for a free-to-play build, I think there's better guides out there, but this one is going to show you what is possible if you have an E6 blade, some of the challenges that I ran into by having an E6 blade, and some tips that can keep your Danhong alive while hitting pretty hard, reducing your enemy's damage, increasing your healing, and increasing your effect resistance. If you're watching, make sure to keep a close eye on Danhong's health. I deliberately started at pretty low health to show you how much he can recover and how much damage he can take. But before we go over the tips for the gameplay itself, let's take a quick look at his build. With their past connection being revealed slowly through the main story, we're getting hints of how these two might have been close friends, potentially lovers, and now mortal enemies. At first I thought the passerby set was going to be perfect for them, but turns out it's actually just perfect for the lore.
Two of them simply gazing at the moon with no words exchanged. However, in the end, it was also this person who stubbornly adhered to their plans with the unnamed, turned the beloved into a monstrosity, and pushed all into an abyss of eternal hatred and remorse.
So to bring these two back together, you first want to get the Nowhere to Run light cone for that extra self-healing. For his relics, you want to go with an unconventional Guard of Wuthering Snow. I focused on HP, attack, and outgoing healing so that I could make him tanky while still delivering quite a bit of damage. For Eidolons, once you get to level 2, you're going to get 100% advanced action, which is going to come in really handy. For Blade, you want to go with a lot of damage. I completely cracked mine so that I could run him fully solo, so if you're curious on how to do that too, check out my other video. So now that we have our build, let's get back to our gameplay. When you use Danhong's ultimate, not only are you going to deliver a lot of damage to kill your enemies and restore your health because of your light cone, it's also going to advance your action forward 100%, which means you get to go twice in one row. And because the Guard of Wuthering Snow has a passive that allows you to heal a little bit every time that your turn starts, that's also going to stack and keep healing you over and over until you're back to 50% HP. That means that his Eidolon 2 is essentially like Bronya's skill, except without having to consume a skill point. In my opinion, this probably makes it one of the best Eidolons in the game. And as you can see, even if I continue to challenge the enemy, I can just keep restoring my health and farm these domains with these two solo. It's pretty rare that your Danhong will die unless you're not paying attention. And speaking of not paying attention, here are the things you should watch out for. The first one is to make sure that your Danhong is the one that delivers the finishing blow. This is going to guarantee that you're the one to get your health restored back when you kill the enemy. This means that whenever you can, start with your blade as the main damage dealer. Get your enemy's health as low as possible, and before you finish him off, try to use your Danhong to do so. So this playstyle is all about counting, making sure that your blade isn't going to reach his revenge strike before you can finish it off. Here's an example where I'm not able to do that effectively, and I actually ended up killing the enemy accidentally before I was able to finish them off with Danhong. When these little mistakes happen, which are often out of your control if the enemies are just attacking Blade more than you were expecting, that's when you have to think outside the box. You either need to focus on your energy regeneration so that you can land your ultimate and go twice in a row, or if you don't mind pausing and going out to heal every once in a while, then I would suggest focusing on more damage so that you can just kill your enemies faster. And my favorite part about this build is that it works with the overworld enemies as well as the main bosses. Here's a showcase with Cocolia as well as Fantilia if you want to skip ahead. If this video helped you out, please consider giving it a like, and if you like these unconventional builds, please subscribe.
Your end approaches.
Time for the old world to collapse!
wish not to use the strength. Awaken, Omen Scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Valkyries. Sense a storm. Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it in my place. Make good the loss. Fail. Descend you.
To brave new world.
I wish not to use the strength.
Ready to be crushed.
Too little.
You will not take away our hope.
Fail. Descend you. Sense a storm. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place. Too little. Fail. Descend you. I wish not to use the strength. Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
The only redemption.
The fight is set.
I will be the architect of a new world.
Fail. Descend you. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place. Sense of storm. A blade's edge knows no limit. Good. The loss.
Go the past. I will be the architect of a new world.
Too little. I will dispatch you by my sword. Fail. Descend you. Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise.
The only redemption.
The loss. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
I will be the architect of a new world.
Fail. Descend you.
Go
What surprises do you hold? Your end approaches.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Gift of metal. Veil. Descend you.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Flying insects. Life finds a way.
Awaken, Lumen Scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon.
Make good the lock. Veil. Descend you. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Shine, celestial spheres.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Shine, celestial spheres.
Veil. Descend you.
All things must come to an end.
Too little.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
The fight is set. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Your struggle is pitiful.
Veil. Descend you.
You're wasting your time. Our roots run deep.
Well timed.
It is time to put an end to this.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Awaken, Lumen Scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. I wish not to use the strength.
Heaven's Surge. Conquering Dragon. Rise!
All things must come to an end.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Make good the loss. I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quake!
Cataclysm. You're wasting your time.
Awaken, Thorn Scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Too little. Fail to send you. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.